Hi everybody, John Cottrell here of MBODY Yoga, and this is Soft Flow Yoga. Thanks for joining me. In our practice, we're going to be doing a pose that's called Eagle Pose, which is a binding posture which affects our legs, hips, shoulders, and has a bit of balance. Let's begin in seated. As you take your seat, feel free to sit on a nice soft blanket. And for your props today, you might want to grab a couple of yoga blocks or a couple of hardbound books or something that's stackable. Once you've found your comfortable seat, just sit with a nice lengthened spine, quick circle of the shoulders, and then let them relax. And start with some breaths. Nice full breath in. Exhale to empty. Just feel the body relax here. Just settle in. Nice full breath in, feeling that nice expansion in the lungs. And exhale. Good. Just hold here for a few moments in stillness, focusing on the feeling and the sound of your breath. Just a simple moment of meditation. Taking time for yourself as you prepare for your practice. As you inhale, just feel the breath rising upward to fill your lungs. And exhale for the release. We're going to add another sensation here that will help with the balancing portion of this practice. Next, inhale. Once again, feel the breath rise, filling up your lungs, and feel a nice lengthening in your spine. When you exhale, pull your belly in towards your spine. It's a light contraction of your abdominal muscles. It's called the abdominal lock. Just a wonderful way to help support the body, whether you're just sitting or standing in stillness or moving, and really does help with balance. Let's do that once again. Nice full breath in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, draw belly in. We'll continue with a few more breaths. In a moment, we'll add a very simple movement. So go ahead and just take 2 more breaths here. When you're ready to move, just follow me. Inhale, extend your arms out across the room, then all the way up. Big stretch. Feel the breath rise, fill your lungs, and exhale. Still pull belly in towards spine as you now extend your arms out and let them float back down to your side. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, reaching out and up. Just getting some mobility in our shoulders, since part of our practice does involve our shoulders. 2 more. And you can breathe and move at your own pace. And just return to stillness when you're complete. Hold for a moment. And we'll make our transition. Take your time and move to your hands and knees. And feel free to use a blanket underneath you just to provide some support for your joints, your knees, and your wrists here. Here's our tabletop posture, moving into cat and cow pose. It starts with a cow pose as we inhale, which is a back bend. So we arch the back. Exhale, round it all out. Inhale, feel the pelvis tip back. Your belly naturally drops, and there's our arched back. Open the heart, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck pelvis under, feel belly button draw up towards spine, rounded back, chin to chest. Let's just do 2 more of these. Nice undulation of the spine, kind of warming up your back. And when you're complete, just return to a neutral tabletop posture. Let's just hold here for a moment. We'll be transitioning to downward facing dog, but before we get there, just be aware of your strong hands and arms. Nice, strong, straight arms. We're going to maintain that as we get into our downward facing dog, which also does affect our shoulders because we'll get a light stretch there too. So if you are on a blanket or a towel, let's just go ahead and set that to the side for now. Come back to hands and knees. You'll step your hands forward, and just for a solid foundation, spread out your fingers. You'll feel a nice stretch between each finger, nice flat palms. Press into the earth with your palms, and again, we're keeping the arms straight and strong. Let's tuck toes here. Another cat-cow flow, so an inhale to cow, there's our back bend. Exhale, round it out into cat, hold cat. Be sure toes are tucked, hands flat, arms strong. Tuck toes, then lift the knees. Send your hips up, keep the knees bent. And as the hips continue to rise, slowly feel the head and chest sink between the arms. Be sure palms are still flat, arms are straight and strong. Feeling what's happening in the shoulders, chest, and upper back. Holding for 2 more breaths. Let's go through a warrior series. Let's inhale, extend the right leg up, reaching back. Exhale it, step right foot to the top of the mat, but it can land right behind the right wrist here. Turn left heel to the floor so your whole foot's on the floor. Be sure you shift your weight back into that foot so you have balance between each feet. Rise to fingertips to start that extension of the spine. I like to climb up the leg to the thigh to continue that lengthening of the spine right here. And with an inhale, rise up and reach the arms up into the air. There's our warrior one. Let's just hold for a breath or two just to feel this nice extension of the arms straight up. Also feel the strength and a bit of a stretch in the legs. We'll inhale, exhale, open, and turn to your left, bringing arms down to parallel. You might need to adjust your feet. I like to turn my left leg outward just to continue this nice opening in the left hip flexor. Check in with your right knee, making sure your right knee and toes are still pointing forward. Let's just hold here for a moment. We're going to take a modified side angle pose. We're going to reach forward here just a little bit, rotate the arms, and just bring your right hand to your thigh so you stay up kind of high, but allow your left arm to extend up into the air. Reach, really opening up the shoulders. And then take this left hand overhead, reaching through your fingertips over your head towards the wall in front of you, and then a big wave like a rainbow, reaching to the back of the room. And once you get here parallel to the floor with the arm, flip the palm back. It's a rotation of the shoulder here. And then bend your elbow and bring the back of your hand to your low back. You want some mobility in the shoulder here. So let's roll or pull the left shoulder back and open it up. So we have a nice opening up through the chest for a few breaths. Good. Let's re-extend the arm out and up and all the way around. And as you bring it forward, turn your torso so you're facing forward, and then fold. Free your hands. Bring your hands to the mat. Rise up onto your tiptoes behind you. Push firmly into the floor with the hands so you can slide the right foot back. Here's plank pose. Again, strong arms. Let's bend the knees. Take the hips to sky. That slow sink of the head and chest between the arms. If you need to, make some adjustments with your feet, maybe even your hands, so you feel solid in your posture. Make sure to keep the bend in the knees. That will keep the hips mobile, so you can continue to lift them, and that may allow you to open up the chest, back, and shoulders a bit more as you sink between the arms. Let's do the other side. Inhale, extend left leg up, reaching long. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat or behind left hand. Turning right heel to the floor, shifting weight back, solid ground on 2 feet. Rise to fingertips, extending the spine. Walk up to the leg. More extension of spine here. Inhale, reach out and up. Settling for a moment in our warrior one. Nice arm extension high, lunging low. Inhale. Exhale, turn to your right. Arms down to parallel. Adjusting your feet, but even just checking in with the feet. Nice alignment, left knee and toes pointing forward here. Going for our modified side angle. Let's reach forward to angle the upper half of the body. Rotate the arm, so we just bring the left hand to the thigh. Right hand initially just reaching straight up. Just a nice opening through the body. Let's send the right arm overhead, reaching through fingertips. And our big rainbow. Bringing the arm to parallel so you can flip the palm the other way, rotating inward with the shoulder. Bend the elbow so you can bring the back of your hand to your low back right here. Right shoulder, we roll it back, opening up through the chest. We'll hold for a few breaths. And we'll release. Inhale, re-extend the arm out and up, overhead, turn. Reaching forward, free the hands. Let's bring the hands to the mat. Rise up onto tiptoes behind you. Strong push into the earth with both hands so you can slide the left foot back. Plank pose. Hold. Transition to down dog. Soft knees, hips to sky. Slow sink of head and chest between the arms. Holding for just a moment. We're going to come up to a standing posture. Let's take several steps forward, perhaps just to the center of the mat or until your feet are flat on the ground. And then just slide your fingertips towards your toes. We'll be in a brief forward fold. Release your head and neck. Shake it out. Send more weight into your heels. So just lean back into the heels. Bend your knees here. Lower your hips like you're sitting into a low chair. That should allow you to pick up your hands and bring them to thighs. So you can extend the spine, and you come to a chair-like pose. And we'll just continue standing, straight legs. Once you're tall enough, inhale, reach out and up. Another nice stretch. And exhale, arms down to your side. Very good. A little circle of the shoulders here. All right, so with a nice warm-up of the body, let's get into our eagle pose. Now, initially, we're doing a lot of postures where we're bringing the shoulders back behind us, opening up through the chest. Now, with eagle, the arms will come in front of us. Okay, so it'll actually stretch a little bit through the rear deltoid or the back of the shoulder and across the upper back. I'm going to bring in my blocks, because this will help with balance. Right here. Okay, I'm going to spin around just for a moment so you can see. So we're doing the same thing together here. So just standing nice and tall. Inhale, extend the arms out and up. Reach high. Exhale, slowly bring your arms down, but pay attention to your left arm. You're going to bring it down. Bring the arms in front of you, but your left arm will come down and behind or underneath the right arm. Cross at the elbows right here. Flip your palms forward. Bend the elbows to lift. And if you're able, wrap up the arms like they're like some string and they're just wrapping around each other like so. Now a little softness in your knees. Shift your weight into your right foot. We're going to start picking up the left foot, picking up that leg and crossing this left leg entirely over the right. This is why I have the blocks here, because that's going to help with balance. I have 2 blocks stacked, which is going to allow me to really kind of take this seat. So that's the balancing part. Now you don't have to use the blocks, but they're nicely placed there just to help facilitate and hold the balance. But you're going to feel a lot happening right here in the front of the body. You can see and feel how the arms are crossed in front of you, that stretch for the rear deltoids and across the back. And so you can see this is a bind, wrapping up the arms and cross legs. Okay, coming out of the pose, let's start with the legs. Let's uncross the legs, replant the feet. Let's unwrap the arms, reach out, reach up, and arms back down to your side. Very good. Okay, let's just circle and shake out any tension there. We're going to do the other side. So I'm going to do my blocks, or move my blocks to the other side, because that really does help with the balance. And again, I'll spin around. Okay, inhale, reaching out and up. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down. We're going to pay attention to the right arm now. Bring it down and behind the left. Cross at the elbows so you kind of make an X. Flip the palms forward. Bend the elbows, lifting the arms. Now if you need to, you can keep the arms just like this. If you can't, continue wrapping up that string, okay? Because it still does that same pull or stretch sensation for the rear deltoids and across the back. I want to see if I can continue wrapping here. And then we'll get ready for the balance. Start by bending the knees quite a bit. Let the knees kind of jet forward. Shift weight now into your left foot so you can easily pick up the right foot. We're going to cross that right leg over the left entirely. I'm just using my blocks again for stability. And because they have a nice high stack there, I can sit a little deep or really getting into the legs. I'm going to lift the elbows a little bit, just creating a bit more sensation in the shoulders and arms. Now it's a little bit hard to focus because your arms are in the way, but imagine you have X-ray vision and you're looking directly through your arms to the other side of the room to help you with balance and focus. 2 more breaths. We'll unbind here. Let's uncross the legs, plant the feet. Let's unwrap the arms, reaching out and up. Feel the freedom in the body there. Exhale, arms return down to your side. Very nice. A little circle of the shoulders here. You can even kind of shake things out. I'm going to carefully come down and move my blocks out of the way. Let's just do a nice flow down to the earth to complete our practice. Let's inhale, extend the arms out and up into the air. Exhale, spread your wings, sit back into that imaginary chair. Coming all the way down slowly and carefully. Inhale, slide your hands up to your shins or knees to extend the spine so you have a nice long flat back. Exhale, slowly fold, slide down, let the back round until you reach the floor with both hands and start walking the feet to the back end of your mat. Pausing here in plank pose, hips about shoulder level. Still feel the energy and strength in the arms and shoulders. And then we'll bring knees to the floor. Sit back briefly into hero, then off to the side. So we can swing the legs around to the front, and let's return to our seat. Crossing your legs if you'd like, and just sitting up nice and tall. Let's return to breath. A nice full inhale, filling up the lungs, and exhale to empty. Do that a few more times, allowing your body to settle. Very nice. And we'll finish with one last movement. Inhale, extend your arms out and up. And exhale, bring your palms together and down to your heart. And take one more full and complete breath here. And as we come to the close of our practice, we bow together saying, Namaste. Thank you so much for watching and participating in this yoga lesson. To help us with the channel so we can continue to bring you more content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's really appreciated. Namaste.